finally found it. They came in like this. I'm super stoked about this tank. Don't you cute little turtle? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video at the PC farm, of course. Like, I love making videos here. Y'all know that. Y'all love these videos. So here we go with another one. So today's video is all centered around the 125-gallon planted aquarium. I'm looking at it right now. Actually, I am filming this intro after I've done what I've done to the tank, so can't show y'all just yet. Alright, fine. I'll give y'all a sneak peek. Whoa, that's all you get. I didn't think it was going to be a full video, and it ended up being a full video. I'm gonna put you back a few days when I started this whole entire project. I was on a mission to find a certain plant and all of that. So everything will be explained momentarily. So the first job in the fish building is planting the 125. So I actually ordered some plants online and then I'm delivered to the farm. So I'm super excited to get these in. I'm gonna do a minimal planting in here. Got some back there as well. We've also got some floating. I texted Paul and was like, hey, I'm getting plants delivered. Can you please put them in the tank so they don't, you know, die by the time I get there? And I just wanted to order them just in case, as it was like 3 to 5 business days. Just wanted to make sure that they got here by the time I got here. So they've been in the tank for a few days, but perfectly fine in the pot. Got a little bit of the budget left, and I'm gonna go around to some fish stores while I'm here and pick out like the keystone plants of this aquarium. It's time to prep the plants and then get them planted. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he got a green phantom pleco. Oh my gosh, it's one, either the green or the blue. Hello, Threadfin. Either the green or the blue phantoms are what I want one day. They are absolutely gorgeous fish. Alright, update on the 125. It is beautiful with the plants in it. We got some great B-roll we're gonna overlay right here. We got some beautiful Laganandra meboldi. Do not come for me if I pronounce that incorrectly, but I absolutely love that plant. It's one of my favorites. And then we also have some Bucephalandra Catherine Green dotted around, mainly in the shadows. It likes to be not in direct light. And then we've got the Lobelia cardinalis in the back on the very ends. And then we have the Bacopa on the next one. That is actually from Paul's shrimp tank inside. I trimmed up everything and brought it out here. And then behind the taller rocks and into the temple, we have Ludwigia natans super red, and they came in like this. Not good. So they're only a few inches tall, so they don't really come up to the back. You can actually see it a little bit peeking out right there. Very barely, I mean, right there. So with this CO2, it will come right back, hopefully. Ooh, that's close. Hopefully it'll come back, and you know, the online seller, sometimes you just, you know, get some bad stems or bad plants or whatever. It happens, but with the CO2 and all the nutrients in the water, it's going to be great. Ludwigia grows super quick. So I don't have a doubt in my mind that it won't grow back super quick. And that grass looking stuff kind of scattered around everywhere is the Sagittarius subulata. It is a carpeting plant, so it should spread throughout the tank where I put it in the foreground. So yeah, everything should get up nice and tall in the very back. And then that Laganandra will get bigger leaves and it'll kind of get wider. So yeah, I'm super excited the way it turned out. I cannot wait for those stem plants in the back to get taller. And yeah, I'm in love with this tank. It's done even so well without plants in it, with the lights on while I've been away for a month, and it's no algae, knock on any wood that I can find. I am curious to know how it's gonna go with the lights being on longer with that CO2. With all the new plants, it should be fine. And then probably next time around, I will put some root tabs in there. Actually, it's probably a good idea that I scaped this tank without putting the plants in and waiting a month. Just so all the fish poop and all of that could get into the substrate, and it's gonna help the plants grow nice and healthy. All right, so I've been talking about that Keystone plant in the 125. So we are at Bad Fish, and I really hope that they have it. I finally found it. Like, I don't know why this is so hard to find, but right there. There's only a couple of them. There's that one, but there's one in the very back that looks a lot better, so I'm gonna get that. All right, we've got what I've been looking for, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Cannot wait to put them in a 125. But first, find some lunch. So we're back in the fish building. Got my tiger lotus, got my tweezers, and I've got one spot specifically for one of them, and then I gotta find another spot for the other one. So that spot right there, I'm gonna put this one. I do it with my hands first, and then probably these little roots I'm probably gonna use my tweezers for. But this is the perfect spot for one of these guys. And they also spread too, so that's what I'm hoping for. Alright, so the only other thing in the fish building that is new that I did while I was here that I'm actually allowed to show you is there's other stuff that's brand new, and I don't know when his video is dropping, I don't know when my video is dropping, so you'll have to stay tuned to his channel. But I did a little bit of a decoration on the turtle pond. Dun da da da! Look at that. So nice and clean. I did a huge water change and like maintenance session on it. Like, it's crazy how good it looks. And then I love the water hyacinth in here. I got one that of course is flowering. Wanted to make it look pretty in here. So I want to see how the turtles do with the roots and eating this plant and stuff. We'll see what happens, but honestly, if they kill it, then it's an invasive species in Florida, and there's plenty in the outside pond. I just can keep replacing it every time it dies if need be. But while it's in there, it will help the nitrates in the water, because turtles have so much of a big bio load that, yeah, they need some help. And lastly, I got this such a cute little turtle, and he's fishing. Got a little goldfish, like an actual like goldfish color-wise, and it might actually be a goldfish. But yeah, I just couldn't not buy this when I saw it. It was absolutely adorable, and he just sits on top of the light just like that. I just think it's such a cute little vibe. Of course, all the turtles hid when I came over here, but see if you can, yeah, you can see them. A couple right there. There's a couple over here. Oh, there's one right there. And then they like to go behind that. I really think that they like this water hyacinth, because I've seen a couple down inside of there already. I absolutely loved to plant this tank and to get some life in it, and I honestly think that it's pretty stocked right now. with plants and fish. Cannot wait for this stuff to grow out. I can't wait to see what it looks like next month. And you know, it's crazy. I got the CO2 hooked back up. You know, I've got everything running very well. Fingers crossed it's gonna be just fine when I get back in a month. And also, when I come next month, I'm gonna put some root tabs in where the plants need it most. I didn't want to put too much nutrient in here since it's a new tank, so I want to keep it running for a little bit, see how the plants do, see which ones need more nutrients than others, all of that good stuff. And I'm so excited to say the CO2 is hooked up and it's running very well. I've got both the CO2 and the lights hooked up to timers, so Paul doesn't have to worry about turning them on and off. And then I'm just gonna see how the plants do. If they need more nutrients like fertilizers and stuff in the water column, I'll get that going. All of the plants that are in here should be in the easy category, so they shouldn't need too much like fertilizers and all of that good stuff. There should be enough in the substrate for them, but like I said, root tabs, liquid fertilizers, stuff like that, I can always supplement if need be. But yeah, I'm super happy with this tank and how it came out, and now that it's planted, it looks gorgeous. I didn't want to go overkill with the plants like I did last time. I wanted to be more minimalistic, and it just looks so gorgeous. And I absolutely just adore this tank now. The other one I liked, but it wasn't like top tier and like what I am used to and what I actually do. So yeah, I'm super stoked about this tank. Y'all enjoyed that video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Some beautiful Laganandra, not gonna try to pronounce the second word.